Hey, we're part 4 now, question 4 of part 2 of our Python program. Good to see you still here. We're getting towards the end of part 2 now. This next part, I think these questions are getting a bit easier actually. I think we're definitely getting better at writing them, sensing the beats of what these questions are asking us, and able to tackle them a bit better. Let's dive straight in. A shop is offering a 15% discount on all purchases. Write a program which will calculate the discount and the final price given the full price of the purchases. Write the output that should list the initial price, the discount, and then the final price with sensible labels. Nothing terribly complicated there. You're going to give them the sum total of all the things that you've bought in the shop. Gosh, it doesn't even tell you what you're buying. What are you buying? Clothes, maybe. Maybe this is Helen Stein's or something, or I don't know, where to girl shop. I'm not sure. But me, I shop Helen Stein's. Cool. Let's go. Let's call it total. Total is equal to float input. We learnt that last time. Float input, and what is the total cost? What's the total purchase? What's the total cost? Fine. And that nice handy dandy little space at the end makes it look nice and tidy. And so we're going to make a variable again. We're going to call it discount. And it's a 15% discount. So discount is equal to the total times 0.15. Whoa, not 125, 15. Third time lucky, fourth time lucky. Oh goodness, am I going to have to replace my keyboard? There it goes. Discount. The total is equal to, the discount is equal to the total times 0.15. Can you see that? Let me make it a little bit bigger for you. Right, so now we need to calculate final, and we can do this two ways. I'm going to do it the safe way, where I use the discount price in this calculation. I'll show you both, and I think I'll tell you why this next one is, or why the one I'm going to go with is better. So the final price is going to equal the total minus the discount. Okay. That's how I'm going to do it. You could have simply said the total times 0.85. That will come up with the same answer. It's not as good. Why not? Because if I came into my code later and I said, discount's changed. We're now doing a super discount and we're going to make it 30% off. And so we're going to change the discount to 30. And I forget to go down to this line and change that number, what we call a literal, because it's a literal number in the code. If I forget to change that, well then the program's broken. It's going to give you the wrong answer. Whereas if I keep it, we'll just Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. If I keep it as this, then it's always going to work out. Whatever information I put in this part of my code carries on through into the rest of my code, right? Okay, let's give some output. So let's say print. What's the first thing we need to print? The output should list the initial price, the discount, and the final price. Print. Gosh. You might actually want something a little bit nicer there, something that doesn't make you sound so much like a robot, but whatever. It'll do for the moment. And that is total. Initial price is the total. The discount is the Discount is the discount. And the final price. Oh, yes. Print. I'm thinking that that needs to go there and that needs to go there as well, because it'll make it look nicer. And that needs to go there as well. What's the total cost? It was 64.3. And we're back. After a little bit of a delay, fixed technical issues. We were so very close to getting this working. Let's run this, see what happens. What's the total cost? We paid $150.45. And so the initial price is there, the discount is there, and the final price is there. Okay, bit of an error here in that money's only given to 2 decimal places. There is a way we can fix this. It involves running to the reference and checking it out. I believe it's round, but I'm going to copy that before I tell you about it. Back in a moment. Okay, so I've done what I always do when I'm not 100% sure about something. Check the reference, look it up. I can recommend w3schools.com, which is World Wide Web Consortium, really good bunch. Check out their reference, very good. So they've got this page here on the round function, which is what we want. It's very small for you right now. Round function. Round a number to only 2 decimals. So the function is round, and then it's got the number you want to round, comma, the amount of decimals that you want to round it to. Okay, so let's try that in our code. So what we want is print final. We want to go round final, comma, to close. Again, checking the right number of brackets. You see here how I've got that little box that turns up between that bracket there and that bracket there. That shows that I've got the right number of brackets there. Let's make that a little bit wider and get rid of this one. There we go. Try it again. What's the total cost? 234.44. Great. Success. Haven't done it on the discount. I'm going to do the same thing on the discount, but notice how I'm not actually going to change the discount number, but I'm only rounding it when I print it. Round, discount, and round that to 2 as well. Cool. Last time, what's the total cost? $2.45. And look, that's all working perfectly well. Excellent. Right number of decimal places and presented nice for the user. That will do us for this one. On to the next question. See you shortly.